What's up, YouTube? Happy Friday. CHF here, bringing you another episode of Coaching Handheld Football. And we've got a pretty big update today. EA released the new playoff promo, which can be accessed from the main menu. And there's some things about this promo at first glance that I really like, and then some things that I'm not so excited about. So first, let me talk about what I really like. So I really like how when you complete these playoff challenges, you get to make picks. For example, for each team that's there, you can choose who's going to get more rushing yards, who's going to get more passing yards, and whether the score is going to be over a certain point or under a certain point. And if you are right, you'll get 4 wild card badges instead of just the 1. So you're going to get 1 whether you're right or wrong, but if you're right and your football knowledge is up there, you're going to get more badges to get stuff quicker, which I think is pretty neat because it's rewarding guys who are really into football. You also have these platinum badges that can be used in place of any particular round's badge for getting some of the players. You then have tokens that can earn you gold players. The cool thing about the gold players is they are worth 3 times the training points. So I have a feeling that long term, if you have any that are left over, they're going to retain some value because of simply for the training point element. But like most promos, the way it works is you're going to turn in your gold players to pick up elite players. You then turn in your elite players to get the team bosses. And the neat thing about these guys is they are cheaper to train than a normal 92. So they will train at half the price, which is pretty cool. So let's take a look, guys. In looking into it, you then have, let's actually hop into the achievements first. So you've got achievements here where you go through all the wild card, divisional, and conference challenges. Then you've got a postseason pro, which is to do all 12 playoff team hero sets. As a free-to-play guy, that's probably going to be off the table for you. But hey, you know what? People who buy Madden Cash are the reason that we have a game. If nobody bought Madden Cash, EA wouldn't make the game. So then let's take a look at the rewards. And the way it works, guys, is as you can see, there's a ton of new things. You've also got these power-ups, which are in the form of power-up training items, where basically you buy these training items and it will double in value as far as how many training points it provides for each team or for each win that team has. So if you've got someone who starts in the wild card, they win the wild card, it doubles from 5,000 to 10,000. If they win, the next one goes from 10,000 to 20,000. If they win the AFC or NFC championship, it doubles to 20,000. And then if they win the Super Bowl, 40,000, which, in the grand scheme of things, 40,000 training points is really not all that much. So for something to be as specific as needing to go all the way to the Super Bowl, I feel like this is kind of a little bit of a miss. However, we also have these player up guys, which, as you know, the player ups, we thought it was an awful promo, and it turns out some of those cards are absolutely beastie. So potentially, now the only thing I don't like is that these only apply for wild card round. So you basically have the 1 game, so it's a little bit risky, but basically they can boost from an 85 all the way up to a 95. And as you can guess, they're basically bought cards. The elites in the set or in this promo are also worth 3 times the training points. And if you do happen to collect all 12 of these playoff masters, you can get one of these 98 overall playoff bosses. And you've got Earl Thomas, who's a safety for the Seahawks, and it's 75% cheaper on both training points and coins to train him. You've got wide receiver Julio Jones, solid stats as well and cheaper to train. Then you've got Malik Jackson of the Broncos, another great card and really cheap to train. So for those guys who are, buying these things, they're going to get some pretty good cards out of it if they go all the way through. So that's kind of what's there. And let's just take a look at the sets themselves. So basically, you grind the events, you get these playoff players, you trade in to get the gold players into elite players, and you can basically, using this playoff badge exchange, say you don't want to go for one particular player like, a Titans player, and you want to use all of your Titans badges to fill in for somebody else. You can do it there. And then you've got all of the different team heroes that are down here, and then you would complete it for the boss. So that's all of the new content, guys. Let me know what you think of the of this particular promo. I think some things are pretty neat, but again, it's definitely more pay to win. I would want to see EA reward the grinders a little bit more. I feel like that's one thing that I'm perfectly fine with them charging as much as they want to charge for whatever. But I think to make it so that paying is the only way to obtain it and there's no actual incentive to really play and grind the game is a bit of a miss. But we'll see. We'll see what happens next year. Now that coin selling is dead, maybe they'll be able to go ahead and focus on that next year. So on top of that, guys, we're going to go ahead and hop into the drives, and I am going to tell you about this absolutely crazy challenge that I put on myself that is piggybacking off of what we used before using Tyron Smith as our only target. So let's go ahead and check out the drive. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and kick off the drive. We are up against tourney bosses ranked 1,130. I'm very late to the party, so I'm only going up against an 89, and quite frankly, this match looks like it's already over. So I am going to do a challenge that I do not even know if it's possible, but we are going to try it. So the other day, I did an all running back challenge where I could only run with my running back or throw to my running back to show off Tyron Smith. And some people asked me, well, does he make a good fullback? So we are going to find out. I do not know if I'm going to have enough plays to make this work. However, we are only going to throw or run to our fullback. No one else is an eligible receiver, and no one else can touch the ball. So I have Tyron Smith in the fullback position. We are going to start out with PA fullback flat and unfortunately have to laser focus. So we are going to see, we get a big truck, and I'm going to have to live and die by these flat routes. I will have my one fullback run available to me, so we may as well use it on first down here. And we get absolutely nothing. So let's see. As far as our fullback routes, I think we will go with PA slide here and hope that we're not supposed to throw it to Gates. Oh, and we did not get a good block there. I mean, we had the block, but for some reason, I didn't make a good move on it there. So I have no idea if this route will work, but we're going to find out. We're going to try PA clear out and throw to the fullback. I think it should work. And look at that. Big man just falls forward for extra yards. Let's see what we have in the short pass arena here, if anything. Nothing in the short pass. Let's take a look through long passes. Nothing in the well, we should have something in short passes. We should have fullback flare, but I'm going to save that. So we are going to go back. We've used slide. We've used fullback flat. I guess we can go with PA tight end corner and only laser focus in on the fullback here, which was risky. We're probably going to have to go back and repeat some plays since we have now run enough plays. So we are going to go back to PA fullback flat and hope that we can get our fullback. Going to throw it quick. Boy, look at that, man. That is a big, big, big dude. So we've got first and goal. Let's see if we can fullback dive it and get a few yards, which if we are in range, we might, which we are. We are going to fullback flare it. And if anybody thinks this is an easy challenge, feel free to try it. Let's see. Are there any plays where the fullback is an option? Let's start there, because the 2-point play may be... Okay, we've got PA fullback flat. That's it. And we are in. So it is, I am up against a low defense. So, I don't know if I would be able to pull off this drive if we were up against a higher defense. But it's humorous attempting it. So we're going to go ahead and hop into drive number 2. Same stipulation, only Tyron Smith as a fullback. And we will see if it works out. So if you're watching this video live, will I be able to score twice, or will I be able to score 3 times, or will that first score be the only score that I get? Leave your guess down below. So we're going to start it off kind of the same way. PA fullback flat. Not liking that coverage at all, but we will take it. We're going to go back to PA slide and only have the fullback. And we get 2 big trucks. Let's go ahead and use our 1 fullback run. Let's flip it this time. And look at that. We get some big yards off of it. I will take that all day. And we will go with the PA clear out again, since we can hit the fullback here. Oof. Hit a 4% counter. That is absolutely lovely. So, boy. That's a play we haven't used. We've got fullback middle. Once again, only the fullback is an available read. So we will hit him quick. And we are back in business. We're going to go back to fullback flat. I am hoping that I don't hit coverage that is going to make me throw an interception on some of these plays. But look at that truck, man. Look at that truck. Tyron Smith is an absolute animal. I mean, when he trucks, dude. So we are going to go back to, let's see, we got PA tight end corner. I didn't use that yet this drive. So we'll go ahead and hit Tyron early. We got blocks, and we are in with the big man for a second touchdown. And we are going to go PA fullback flat because it is literally the only option. And we are in for 16 on the day, guys. Only going to the fullback. This is a crazy challenge. I cannot believe it is going as well as it is going. Little bit of luck. Granted, I know the plays that I'm calling. I do not recommend trying this. Or heck, if you're bored and you have an easy matchup, go ahead and try it. It's fun. I don't know. I'm having fun. Let me know. Let me know if you guys like the video. So remember, this commentary is live, so I apologize for the audio quality. I do plan on fixing it, but I did want to get back to live commentary. This is kind of the bread and butter I started my channel with. I removed it to try and improve audio quality, and I've kind of got like a middle ground here. And that man is impossible to tackle by just one guy. We're going to go fullback dive, see if we can get another big run. And he just always falls forward every single time. We are going to go with fullback middle, taking away my favorite route and only hitting the fullback, who once again, I mean, just every single time, guys, this guy falls forward like no running back I have ever seen. Here we go. We've got him in the flat. We get 1 truck, but unfortunately someone is there to shut it down. Let's look at the play rotation here, guys. We have only run 4 plays, so we cannot repeat anything. However, we will go down and PA clear out it. And look at that man go. Look at that man go. I mean, I don't even know what to say. Tyron Smith, guys, if you are not sold on Tyron Smith after this video, putting up 24 points with him being the only person touching the ball at fullback,
I don't know what to tell you. So there's the drives. Looks like we've got some extra points from defense. Let's see what happened here. Defense came up big, and then we get a safety. There's the drives, guys.
So there it is, guys. Somehow with that insane challenge, I managed to put up 24 points. I honestly expected to maybe get 8, but things just worked out. Also, guys, coming up this weekend, we are going to be dropping part 2 of the Defense 201, where we are going to look at counter formation and counter breakability for every single play action pass in the game. If you like this video or what I'm trying to do here on this channel, go ahead and hit that like button. If you are new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hang out with me for a week or two. Track your scores. I promise they will go up. And if you want to see what I drop, when I drop it, go ahead and hit that bell icon to join the notifications squad. I love you guys, and I want to give a special thank you to a member of the community, David Wells. I had recently been told to set up a PayPal account so that YouTube would stop taking 30% of what you guys donated. And David was the first person to make a contribution to the channel, so thank you so much. I will be reinvesting whatever comes in into the channel to bring you guys higher quality content. If anybody else does want to support the channel, I'm going to go ahead and include a link here on the screen down below. Again, you don't have to, but if anybody does, I do appreciate it, and I will be pouring it back into the channel. I love you guys. You are the best audience ever. I will see you tomorrow. CHF out.